Hey guys, how's it going? Robert Warshak here, and we've played a ton of the new Battlegrounds mode, and I have seen some really bad heroes. I've played them all, and there's some that shine, and there's some that are like sparkly dog poo. You want to pick them, they look good, then you pick them, and then it's on your shoe, and you can't get it off, and it's really bad. So with that, let's head into it. First one's going to be Yog Sauron. So while Yog was a really cool card in Hearthstone, a really cool boss fight in Uldar, not that good in this game. Its hero power is hire a random minion in Bob's Tavern and give it +1/+1. So normally you would buy a minion and it costs 3 gold. So you technically save a gold by using this hero power and you give it +1/+1, but you don't actually get to pick which hero you want. And giving it +1/+1 may seem okay, but in this later stages of the game, you don't want to spend 2 gold to possibly get a guy that you don't want and then end up selling that guy. And it's just, in the early stages of the game, it's okay. Like, it's okay, kind of. But overall, you're going to want to be spending your gold to actually buy cards or heroes or however you're going to label these minions, the ones that you want, not random ones that Yog decides that you want. Moving to the Curator, with this guy at the start of the game, you start with a 1/1 golem that has all minion types. That's it. At the start of the game, you get a 1/1. A 1/1 is, it's not going to do you anything. Granted, there's a lot of buffs that you can put on the Anima Golem, which is pretty decent, but overall, like, there's just other hero powers that do a shitload of other cool and fun things, and just doing one that literally at the start of the game it does this, and then the rest of the game you don't do anything else. There's nothing else you can do. It gives you a 1/1, it's going to die, and that's it. Like, wow, it's just absolute, it's terrible. Moving to Lich, her hero power is 0 mana, so you're like, wow, could be good. Let me tell you, take 3 damage and add a gold coin to your hand. So a gold coin is worth 1 currency, and it takes 3 currency to buy 1 guy. So basically, you're sacrificing 9 health, which is basically a 1/4 of your life, to buy 1 guy. That's awful. In the later stages of the game, you're able to buy up to 3 of the hero or 3 of the minions per turn, because you have 10 gold, and in this game, it's not hard to get gold because it refreshes at the beginning of every round. When you see Bob, and you actually get 1 more, just like mana in Hearthstone. Eventually, when you get to 10, you don't get any more, but the new round, you get, 10 every single time, and just 9 damage for just 3 gold coins is just totally not worth it when we have other hero powers that give Divine Shield and summon minions and give buffs and deal damage. It's just, this is terrible to me. It just seems like such a bad deal. Moving to Monkey Boy, King Mukla. So, Banana Rama Rama, passive. Whenever you sell a beast, add a banana to your hand. So, basically, it's forcing you to buy beasts and then sell those beasts for other cards, and then using banana to buff those cards. So, how about this? Why don't you just get a hero power that just buffs your minions and doesn't require you to buy a minion for 3 gold, sell the minion for 1 gold, then get a banana? Why don't you just get a hero power that costs like 1 or 2 mana and buffs your guys like the normal hero power? So this just, to me, seems so terrible. It forces, and what if no beasts show up in the shop? Like, you're not going to be able to just buy and sell. This isn't a zoo. This isn't a flea market. You can't just buy and sell pets and beasts and all kinds of things that you want. It doesn't work like that, and especially when you run this guy, because the game's not even going to give them to you because it knows that's what you're going to want to do, and it's never going to work out. This is just a trash tier hero power, and it's just horrible. Don't pick Mukla. Moving to Dancing Daryl. While as cute as this guy looks and exciting as his hero power may seem, after you sell a minion, give 2 random minions in Bob's Tavern +1/+1. So very similar to like the Maleficent Mana Storm, where he gives mechs +1/+1. You actually have to sell a minion. So what happens if you don't want to sell a minion because all your minions are good, right? And then what happens if it gives the 2 minions in the shop that you don't want +1/+1? So there's like there's not only is there requirements to this, it also is random. So you could be buying and selling things that you want it to have, and it's going to give you buffs on cards that you don't need. It just seems a whole bunch of random and nonsense and all these requirements for absolutely no reason. I mean, yeah, it could like high roll sometimes, but again, there's just cooler and better hero powers if you're wanting to win. I mean, if you want to lose, pick Daryl. Dance around and lose. So with that, that's going to wrap up the top 5. So with that, that's going to cover the absolute worst heroes I've seen and played with so far. Don't be like me. Don't pick these. And if your option is basically when you go in there and there's only 3 of the worst heroes, good luck to you. You'll need it. With that, hopefully you've enjoyed, and I'm interested to hear if you agree with me on these worst ones, or do you think there's actually someone worse than the 5 that I've picked out. I'm Robert Warshak. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you in the next episode, of course, and happy whatever the hell day it is.